strange. The fentanyl pills, blues, or whatever you want to call them. You know, you got the M, the 30 on them. And it looks just like oxycodone 30s.
Yeah. All right. I'll wait till you light up your cigarette. All right, so we're here with, what's your name, bro?
My name's Owen.
Okay. And are you homeless right now?
I've been homeless since May 18th of last year.
So, of last year, so you're recently homeless.
Not recently. It's
Not
a year
recent-
and a half.
A year and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, it probably seems like an eternity, huh?
It's weird. It kind of goes like life. It goes faster as it goes on. It's kind of weird. It gets away from you.
Yeah. So what do you do to like make money out here, bro?
For the most part, I fly a sign. I sit on the corner and ask for money, unfortunately.
Yeah. And what do you like usually make when you panhandle or do whatever you do with your sign? Like, how much do you make a day?
Well, honestly, it's something I've started doing about 2 months ago, and I'm still like getting used to it.
Yeah.
I don't do it consistently as like some people do, or all the time. Like, but I'd say I make about at least $40 a day.
Oh yeah,
And
that's pretty good. So what happened that you ended up in this situation, bro? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I mean, drugs, really.
Yeah.
It's a big part of it. But yeah, I mean, drugs led to living with grandparents, wife's grandparents.
Yeah.
That came to a head, and they wanted her to go to rehab. I moved to Prescott Valley with my mother.
Yeah.
And about a couple weeks in, when my wife came over, the apartment complex realized we were there.
Mm-hmm.
Said we're not allowed to live with her permanently.
Yeah.
She hid us there for about 2 months, and then eventually the apartment complex basically said she'd get evicted if we didn't leave. So she dropped us off down here, and we've been homeless ever since.
Okay, so right now you're with your girlfriend,
My wife.
your wife,
Yeah.
and both of you guys are out here in the streets.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your drug of choice?
I don't know. I mean, everything really sucks right now. Honestly.
Yeah. There's no good dope on the streets.
No, it's been a long time since there's been good stuff. You know, like
Yeah.
I would say methamphetamines was, but I mean, I also use the blues just because it's everywhere.
And
You know, I'm also on methadone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I don't have to use opiates that much. I really don't care to. But yeah, I mean, and the meth is really kind of like a necessary demon almost, being homeless, because if I don't stay awake,
Yeah.
then my stuff's gonna get stolen.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. You know, my phone got stolen, I was telling you, like 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
off my lap. I literally started a little movie on YouTube, and it got stolen.
Yeah.
like I literally fell asleep at like 5:15 in the morning, woke up at 5:50, and my phone was gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And where do you sleep at night?
That varies. Generally, I stay on a block that's around my methadone clinic.
Yeah.
You know, not too close to it because I can't stay within a half mile of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't want a lot of traffic and people like
Yeah, like hanging out around that
hanging
area.
out around that area. But I mean, various places that are comfortable, you know, but it's outside.
Yeah.
You know, it's outside most of the time.
And do you like what do you do like for protection out here? Like, is it dangerous out here at night? Do you hang out with like a little group or anything so you guys protect each other or anything like that?
No, not really.
No.
I mean, it's me and my wife.
Yeah.
I mean, I got various things to protect myself.
Mm-hmm.
She has mace, which she's had to use quite a few times.
Okay.
You know, I've been thinking about getting a can of mace myself. That's effective, man.
Yeah.
It gets people
Yeah.
to run away quick, you know. But yeah, I mean, I got various things to protect myself. I've had a few situations where, you know, I've had to.
Yeah.
And I'm 37 years old. I never had to do anything like that before.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't become homeless until I was 35. You know, before that, I hadn't been in a fight probably since I was in my early 20s.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But being out here, shit, man, there's been weeks where I was in like 4 fights for no reason.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, people followed me around and started to fight with me because I was homeless.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, calling my wife a hoe and a slut,
Yeah.
all this stuff, and, you know, it's crazy. People try to provoke us. There's a car that drives up and down one of these streets,
Yeah.
and he has one of those little blowhorns, and he just yells out, you know, you fucking tweakers, and
Oh yeah. Yeah.
you know, losers get a job, and like all kinds of shit, just trying to get us.
Yeah. I think I've seen that before, man. That's disrespectful right there.
Yeah, he's just trying to get a rise out of us.
Mm-hmm. Trying to get a
Because
reaction.
then we'll be the ones that get arrested, most likely.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we all know what it is, so we normally just ignore him, so he's just wasting his time.
And before you were homeless, like, how was your childhood, bro? Like growing up, was it a good childhood, or did you go through anything, any struggles or anything?
My dad left me when I was 4.
Yeah.
So I, a single mom thing. I mean, left me her child support. I mean, you know, the story's kind of become a little blurred as life went on, you know.
Yeah.
You know, but more or less, yeah, he wasn't in my life. It didn't really like make me this way. I mean, I was in good shape, you know. I had a good
Like,
job, had everything I wanted. I bought a brand new 07 Volkswagen Rabbit at 23 years old.
yeah.
Paid that car off, you know, and then you know, the opioid crisis hit, and you know, eventually I found myself dabbling in that, even though I used to hate opiates. I hated people that did opiates. But I had back pain, and one day a friend of mine just said, shut the fuck up and take this pill.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I didn't feel pain in a year. And so that just kind of tumbled into an addiction, you know. I was 27 years old for that.
Yeah.
And before that, I just smoked weed and,
Yeah.
you know, partied here and there, but never did any hard drugs, you know.
Yeah. So really, when the addiction started was when you tried the pain pills and the
Oh, yeah.
pretty much the pills.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, opiates are by far the worst thing anybody can ever do.
Yeah.
It changes your life. If you now people like put this big thing on meth, but it is nothing compared
Yeah,
to
that's what I've
opiates.
noticed, that the street drugs ain't nothing compared to these pills nowadays.
Right, and well, those pills are that era is gone.
Yeah.
Now it's the fentanyl pills. They're made to look like the oxycodone pills that people were taking about a year or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But they are.
And those things are super addictive, aren't they?
They're not. Yes, and it's weird because it's not even an enjoyable
Yeah.
high or addiction. It's strange. The fentanyl pills, blues, whatever you want to call them. You know, you got the M, the 30 on them, and it looks just like oxycodone 30s.
Yeah.
And it slides like heroin, but all it does is make you nod out, you know, and then wake up, and then you need another one, and it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's just heroin at least got you euphoria and made you happy, and you know, I don't know, man. It's a weird thing, man. Nobody's ever satisfied, and so and everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I believe that the homeless problem is just starting.
Especially here in Phoenix.
It is. People think, oh, it's gonna get better. No, it's not even started yet. This is literally the beginning. It's gonna get worse and worse and worse. A bunch of people are gonna lose their lives because of these fentanyl pills.
Yeah.
They really are.
In your opinion, what do you think we could do to better the homeless situation out here in Phoenix?
Well, it's hard to change culture, you know?
Yeah.
There's a cultural stigma for the most part. You know, a lot of people just hate the homeless or feel some sort of way towards us. It's pretty impossible to change that. I mean, that starts from when you're a child and what mom or dad teaches you, you know?
Yeah.
Like I've had parents walk by and I hear them say, you see that? You gotta stay in school or else you'll end up like them. It's like, yeah, I graduated high school. I did all that.
Yeah.
That's not what it is, you know? So they're...
Yeah, just a couple of days ago I did an interview with a nurse. Actual nurse that was out here in the streets. So
yeah, so it doesn't matter, you know, but people get this conception in their head of, you know, who we are and, you know, what we did wrong. You know, so that's one thing that can happen, you know, people just realize that we're all just normal people.
Yeah.
They treat us with a little bit more respect, because anybody can be homeless now. It's not just you know, your crazy veteran or your mentally ill person. You know, there's kids that are 18 years old, younger. I've met homeless. You know, you know, for whatever reason. They even have great families. They just don't get along, or they're addicted to drugs, or whatever, you know. To fix the homeless problem out here, really what they need to do is create places that we can actually be at safely.
Yeah.
Even if we were allowed to stay in parks like all night, or there was special parks, and then places that would allow us to charge up our phones without jumping through hoops and going everywhere. I mean, it's nearly impossible to charge a phone most of the time. The problem with that is if I don't have a charged phone, how am I going to get a job?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to answer that phone call or see that email or what have you, you know. Right now I'm, you know, going through the whole unemployment thing too, you know, and now they're asking for documents and stuff and say I got 48 hours to do it and I don't have a phone, and it's like, it's this disaster. I'm running around with my head cut off because, you know, I don't have a phone. Even if I did, I probably wouldn't have it charged and be able to, you know, do any of the things I need to do. So they need to just provide some basic things for us, like in more convenient spots, like, you know, like at bus stops have charging ports that are free and available, you know, for everybody. And they need to provide restrooms, you know. With this whole COVID thing, everything has changed. I mean, it's so hard to even find a place to go to the bathroom now. It's horrible. We feel like animals. You know, it's really bad.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I know it's nasty, but you know, every once in a while I'd run around and find like a dookie on the ground, you know, but
Yeah.
now they're everywhere,
Yeah.
you know, because we just don't have places to go, you know,
Yeah.
it's messed up. It seems like they're systematically actually making it worse for us, you know, so you ask what to do better, but sadly, you know, I don't want to say it's Trump or this or that, but there definitely is like some sort of like fight against the homeless right now.
Yeah.
It definitely seems that way. And I don't understand like this. It's crazy. The biggest thing that you gotta realize is there's way more homeless people than the numbers say.
Yeah.
I would say upwards to
And
20 or 30 times more.
and it's growing by the day.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I read an article that said, a recent one in the New Times, it said something like 2,500 people in the greater Phoenix area sleep outside every night. And that's a joke.
Yeah.
There's 2,500 people in, you know, a couple square miles that
Yeah.
sleep outside every night. I mean, literally, that's nothing. I know a few hundred myself. I mean, I don't know, but acquaintance and people I've met,
Yeah.
you know, just on like one street, there's at least 100. You know, a mile, one mile stretch. That's a lot of people. You know.
Yeah.
You know, and those are the ones that you see. You don't realize how many people are hidden that aren't like mingling with the people. You know, they come out, grab some food, and go back to a hiding spot. You know, there's a lot of older homeless people that do that. So I don't know, man. It's a sad state of affairs when everybody says that things are getting better and the unemployment rate is dropping. I think it's all a farce. You know?
Okay. To end this video, do you have like any advice to any of the youngsters out there that are maybe thinking about trying the M30s or the pills, and they think it's cool to pop mollies or anything like that? Do you have any words of advice for them?
Mollies that's a fun drug, man. Like,
Yeah.
if they were just doing that, that's, you know.
Or like the fentanyls and all that.
Fentanyl,
you know?
yeah. Molly it's ecstasy. It's, you know, it's not gonna ruin your life like fentanyl really is going to ruin your life. There's really no point in doing it. All you're gonna do is create a problem that's going to weigh you down for the rest of your life.
Yep.
So don't do opiates, you know, unless you like have cancer and are in extreme pain. There's really no reason to do opiates, unfortunately. It may feel good and, you know, make you forget, you know, because not only does it like take away physical pain, it takes away emotional pain.
Yeah.
But once you stop the drugs, that pain is still there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you take them for 10 years or 20 years, you know, when you stop finally, because you will eventually want to, you're going to have to face those problems, you know, then. And all that's going to happen is a bunch of other shit that has gotten worse because you have ignored those situations. You know, the street life is not cool. It's not fun. It's interesting in some ways, you know, but it is a dead end hole. And I don't know how I'm going to dig myself out of it. If you are living at home and your parents are giving you a place to stay, people are giving you these opportunities, you need to take those opportunities. Because eventually those opportunities stop. Eventually you'll burn your last bridge and no one's going to help you. I never thought I'd be here. Never ever thought I'd be here. I mean, I had everything. I had a house, 2 cars, 3 dogs, you know, like everything, you know. Never thought I'd be here, but, you know, eventually I lost everything because of fentanyl, because of opiates.
Yeah.
Fentanyl is a new thing, you know, but it is faster, you know, like, it took me years to lose everything. I've watched a few people now lose everything within months. Like, fentanyl is so much more intense, the way it takes over your life.
And how easy is it to get it out here? Like, is it really available out here just like that?
It is the most available drug I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
I can walk down the street and find it in minutes. Any street in the city, guaranteed. Literally, if you took a walk with me, I guarantee you, you know, we're at the freeway, I would have it before we get to 19th Avenue, if I had money. And
that bad.
And it's 11 o'clock at night on a Thursday.
Yep.
I guarantee. And I'm not even normally on this block. I mean, I'm normally from this area, but, you know, I haven't hung out here. Actually, I haven't been on the street in like 2 months. So I don't know anybody really. And I could still guarantee I could get it if I had money in my pocket. So anybody who thinks that they're winning anything or having any type of headway into this battle on fentanyl, they're wrong. It's just getting worse. And the sad thing is that the people selling it are the kids. A lot of times, the younger ones, you know, 18 to 23. Most of the time, they're the ones who have things. You know, so.
Okay, so thank you for the interview, and I wish you all the best luck, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.